as we go over top of it. And it's a long one, I think it's 5.2 miles. Labor Day, they have a walk across this every Labor Day. It's all of the bigwigs, governor, and everybody comes up. But it's just absolutely gorgeous up here.
Nice.
This is what connects the Upper Peninsula from the Lower Peninsula. I remember my grandfather used to have property in the Upper Peninsula back in the 50s, and they actually had a car ferry that would take them back and forth. I've seen some old pictures just recently of the parking lot for before hunting season and stuff, and there must have been 50, 60 cars waiting to go back and forth. But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous bridge. They closed it, reopened it just a day or two before we came up, because up there on the strands and the cables and everything, there was falling chunks of ice. They had a big ice storm up here. They had a big storm up here. But the ice on it, as it melted, would fall. And we're talking about ones that would probably cave in a car pretty good if it fell on your car. So they had to close down the bridge. During high winds, they will take and escort you across. You do have, I think there is a fee, but they will drive you across if you are like Miss Kelly, who does not like bridges. But it's like I said, it is a beautiful bridge. Beautiful day today, sun shining. And this would be the halfway point coming up here. Just to kind of give you a little bit of an idea how long the bridge is. You might be able to hear the hums of the grates. If you actually stop on the grates, you can look through them and see the water, which is a scary thing. Miss Kelly and I took a tour of Mackinaw Island, which they have the Lilac Festival coming up in May, I believe it is. We took a tour underneath the bridge. So we've been over the bridge and under the bridge. It's really kind of neat. But if you ever get up to Mackinaw Island, there's no cars allowed on Mackinaw Island. Everything is either horse or horse and buggy or bicycles, or you walk. So get your walking shoes on, let me put it that way. They have a lot of really neat shops, some of the fudge shops, and they used to have, I don't know if they still do, but they had where you could get antique photos taken. And I'm trying to think, a couple bars. There are a few people that live on the island year round, and they take snowmobiles. Actually, at Christmas time, when the ice is good and solid and froze, everybody will take their Christmas trees and they will dig a hole and put the Christmas tree in the ice. So they have a line to follow between Mackinaw City and Mackinaw Island. It's something. I don't know. You had a big snowstorm, couldn't see the next tree, but they put them close enough together, I'm sure, that they don't have any issues. But that's how they get all of their food back and forth. To our right is Fort Michilimackinac, I believe it is. It's one of the original forts, way back when the fur traders were here and the Native Americans. The original fort is still there. There's a lot to do up here. They have a mill not too far. I think it's Old Creek Mill. One of the original lighthouses is here in Mackinaw City, but you can see a long way away up here. There's still a little bit of ice along the shoreline, but for the most part, it's gone. Just really, really great. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for letting me take this little tour across the Mackinaw Bridge and seeing the sights that were to be seen.